Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the RWBY Rewatch. Why am I doing the superhero thing? I don't understand why I'm myself. We are here today to continue on in the legacy of the RWBY great moments. So, unfortunately, it's been a while since I watched the last episode. Or since I recorded. I both recorded, I think it was about a month in advance. So, I'm very late due to family stuff, personal things. The world's just going crazy right now. So, having to live a regular life plus doing YouTube on the side just for fun. But, anywho, last time, let's see out the back of my head. We had the prom situation. We had Cinder break in and leave the little queen piece to mess with the general Ironwood and to mess with Ozpin and Gladys and everything like that. And then Ruby and the team went on a mission to fight Grimm, but really investigate more into I'm going to call them the Evil Syndicate or the Team Salem, Team Grimm or so. And that's kind of where we left off last time. So from here on out, I guess we'll just be going through today's episode. Yeah, you probably noticed in the time frame, it's shorter. I had to get this out as soon as possible just because of the time frame I had to work with everything. So my bulk recording weekend is coming up, though, and I will be going on that. But tonight, right now, it is like 10 o'clock at night on the 16th. Tonight is RWBY recording and then Final Space recording as well. So without further ado, let us jump straight into the episode. Hope you all staying safe out there. Did it work? Did it? Okay, it did work. Okay. I'm so worried. Oh, you probably noticed the new setup as well. So, I got something going on here with the new setup here to be able to have the camera face me a lot better.
So logically, you got out of bed, dressed yourself completely, and decided to gaze menacingly out into the distance. What's wrong?
I've trusted him for years. We both have.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but feel like he's keeping us in the
dark.
dark.
Yeah.
Don't be ridiculous. You know very well that we are not the ones in the dark.
That makes it worse. I refuse to believe that a man I've trusted for so long would act so passively.
You're a good person, James. You've always done what you think is best for the people, even against strong protest. It's admirable. But it's high time you stopped talking about trust and started showing it.
Dang.
Ozpin has experience that the rest of us lack. And I think that's something worth remembering.
It's like I still don't feel any better. That Ruby? Yeah, she's just observing them. That's right, her night watch. Oh yeah, and those three are still trying to figure out, like, why they are huntsmen, or what their real convictions are. What is their resolve, as I titled the last episode, which was 24 and 25, so it's technically 26, but you do it volume-wise, this is 10? I think? Yeah. Or reaching the finale here soon.
Blake, are you awake?
Yeah.
Why do you think he asked us about being a huntress? Like, what was he trying to say?
Maybe he was just curious.
You think?
No.
Weiss, are you awake?
Of course I'm awake. You were talking. And I think when I said I wanted to honor my family's name, I meant it. But it's not what you think. I'm not stupid. I'm fully aware of what my father has done with the Schnee Dust Company. Since he took control, our business has operated in a moral gray area.
That's putting it lightly.
Which is why I feel the need to make things right. If I had taken a job in Atlas, it wouldn't have changed anything. My father was not the start of our name, and I refuse to let him be the end of it.
That's right, because he married his way in, I think.
All my life, I fought for what I thought was right. I had a partner named Adam. More of a mentor, actually. He always assured me that what we were doing would make the world a better place. But of course, his idea of a perfect future turned out to be
I love
not
that she's talking
perfect
as
for
the sound of the
everyone.
bonfire, too. Like,
I
that's
joined the
just
academy
memories.
because I knew huntsmen and huntresses were regarded as the most noble warriors in the world, always fighting for good. but I never really thought past that. When I leave the academy, what will how can I undo so many years of hate?
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're not one to back down from a challenge, Blake.
But I am. I do it all the time. When you learned I was a faunus, I didn't know what to do, so I ran. When I realized my oldest partner had become a monster, I ran. Even my semblance. I was born with the ability to leave behind a shadow of myself. An empty copy that takes the hit while I run away.
It's not like that. It's a decoy.
At least you two have something that drives you. I've just kind of always gone with the flow, you know? And that's fine. I mean, that's who I am. But how long can I really do that for? I want to be a huntress. Not really because I want to be a hero, but because I want the adventure. I want a life where I won't know what tomorrow will bring, and that'll be a good thing. Being a huntress just happens to line up with that. I'm not like Ruby. She's always wanted to be a huntress. It's like she said, ever since she was a kid, she dreamt about being the heroes in the books, helping people and saving the day, and never asking for anything else in return. Even when she couldn't fight, she knew that's what she wanted to do. That's why she trained so hard to get where she is today.
Ruby's amazing.
Well, she's still just a kid.
She's only 2 years younger. We're all kids.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, well, now it's time to say goodbye.
I mean, look where we are. In the middle of a war zone and armed to the teeth.
It's the life we chose.
It's a job. We all had this romanticized vision of being a huntress in our heads. But at the end of the day, it's a job to protect the people. And whatever we want will have to come second.
Ah, he's awake. Oh, there's a puppy. Why? There we go.
Go back to bed. Zwei!
Oh no. Just trying to wake them up. Where's Yang though? Is Yang on watch duty?
Zwei, where are
Puppy.
you?
Puppy made a mistake. Really?
Huh? Zwei, this is a wasteland. You literally could have done that anywhere.
He's so cute. Look at him.
What was what? I thought I heard a Beowulf or something. Let's just finish our patrol and get back to base. This place gives me creeps.
I still don't get why they're called the White Fang. It's literally the Red Fang. Maybe because claws are white, but I still don't get that interpretation. I'm trying to figure that out. Oh no. Why is she solo going?
Did they go in yet?
Why is she solo hunting?
One bark
Spying,
means yes.
following, trailing, seeking, stalking. Swine!
This is it! This is it! Oh man! Come on! We gotta get the others! Huh?
Oh my gosh. And her weapon's gone.
Where does she come from?
Ah, imagine she could have fallen much
A
further.
long way from home, little girl.
Those are the two that were just patrolling, weren't they? Come on, Ruby. This is what.
Hey! Hands off!
The boss is gonna want to see this one.
Yang. Where was Yang?
Hey, Weiss. It's your... Ruby? Hey, where's Ruby?
Oh no.
Zwei?
Is it Swy or Zwy?
What's going on?
grab your weapons. Your leader may be in trouble.
Oh no. Oh, it's the robot they defeated before. Oh wait.
What are you trying to do? Blow us to the moon?
I'm trying to remember. I think a certain Torchwick is here.
Boss! Found something you might want to see.
Is that guy wearing glasses over his
Little
mask?
bad, Perry, because let me tell you, I have had a day.
It's a little girl?
That would be bad.
Ruby's scythe.
Oh no. Do you think she fell?
Fell!
Down there.
Oh my. Of course. Of course, of course, of course!
What is it?
How could I be so stupid?
Dr. Oobleck, what's wrong?
Mountain Glen! Yes, an expansion of Vale that was inevitably destroyed by creatures of Grimm, previously home to thousands of people, working people commuting to the city, the main city, developed a subway system to the inner city. Grimm's attacks increase, population in danger, now desperately searching for shelter. City evacuates into metro tunnels, and what do they find? The southeast quadrant of Vale is known for wild forests and deep caves.
Doc, what are you saying?
My dear, we're not just looking for an underground crime network. We're looking for an underground crime network!
Literally
in
underground. I get it.
No, Mountain Glen was Vale's first serious attempt at expansion. It worked for a short period of time, thanks to an aggressive perimeter defense and unique transportation. The city developed an elaborate subway system to carry
I
citizens
can understand
safely
him.
from the
That's
new
the crazy
territory
part.
into
Is
the
this
main
what's like when
kingdom.
people talk to
Sadly,
me?
without the many
Because I
natural
feel like no one's
barriers
gonna understand
Vale
me
had
or
to
keep up
protect
with me
its
when I
borders,
talk
Mountain
because I
Glen
talk
was
way
doomed
too
from the
fast at
start.
times.
As the end drew near, the citizens of the territory made one last attempt at survival. They took up shelter beneath the city, in the massive caves that they had cleared out for the subway, and they had cut themselves off from the surface.
An underground village?
No matter speaking, yes.
Crazy.
A safe haven.
A safe haven.
Until an explosion opened the mouth of another cavern, filled with subterranean Grimm.
Wow.
After that, the kingdom officially sealed off the tunnels, creating the world's largest tomb.
Wow.
If Ruby is down there, we must find her.
Oh, snap, crackle pop. Okay, so, it was like, what, 10-minute episode? Yeah, it was about that long if you take away everything else. Not much happened. Obviously, the gang finally realized their resolve is, like, what they're doing as hunters and huntresses isn't for their own glory. It's to do it for the people, but also they can get their own things along the way, their own perks, you know. Each person gets skilled, like, Yang is more skillful and combat ready and, like, more encouraged of how she fights. Blake, she's struggling with, like, she feels how she runs away, so she'll have her development to start facing her fears and change things in the future. And then Weiss, you know, she wants to restore the name of her company, of her family's company, because her dad's just been the douche that's just making it fall all downhill. And it originally started with their, the Schnee Foundation's name. And I think Blake had mentioned that too when she was roasting Weiss. The first time they talked is that he married his way into the family and then he's taken over it, and it's just been kind of questionable dealings. So, besides that, not much to say, not much to go over. So, I honestly think, actually, because looking at it, I have a couple days before my final space reaction has to go up. So I think I'm going to work on this. And if I have time, I think it's time to record the finale to Volume 2, which it'd actually be really cool to go through with. So we'll see. There's only 2 episodes left. It's like, do I put them together at once, or do I do 2 separate ones because they're shorter? I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Either way, I hope you guys like the new setup, new look. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about this datant background and wall. Hopefully start changing these for future recordings. Have little cool anime posters, things like that. I really want like a RWBY one just to continue with the series. If I could have like themed posters behind me when I do my reaction series, that would be cool. Like a Final Space one too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So right now, Mondays are still RWBY Rewatches, if I can get them up in time without screwing up anymore. And then Fridays is Final Space Fridays, so that kind of continues. I might actually have a Wednesday series soon, depending on when I have an actual like recording day, because I have to do these in bulks on certain days. So look out for that too, as I'm hoping to get my channel a bit more active during the summer. Hope you all enjoyed the rewatch, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time when we jump into the fray. Peace out!